Welcome back to another edition of the Heart and Soul in Sports with yours truly, Tony.
Henry Williams.
You know what? I mean, he's no longer a guest. He's a regular, so I'm just gonna not say a guest. And we're gonna dive right into it. Where you want to start at?
We'll start with college.
All right, we're gonna start. You want to start with the games or the firings?
Well, we'll start with the firings.
I told him last week that Jimbo Fisher was gonna get fired. Now I said that.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, you said it. You was correct. You've been saying it ever since we've been doing this podcast. The man been there 6 years. He never made it to the. He never won the conference. He never did anything there. One thing about him, he got a great deal.
He still gets $70-something million, though.
Right, $77 million buyout, and then you got to look at his coaching staff, all them salaries they got there. They'll be out $100 million.
Yes. I think they would retain some of his coaching staff, wouldn't they?
They'll retain some until the season over, and a new coach come there, and he's gonna bring his own people in.
Yeah. Now, I said that he was gonna get fired. What is the odds of him getting another job before this season's over with?
No, he's not gonna get another job before his season over with. If I was him, I'd be in Cancun.
Well, you don't have to coach. He's getting paid.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. He
But here's the thing. When they brought him over from, where he was at Florida State, right?
Yeah.
Before they got him. What did they see? He really couldn't perform in the ACC.
Yeah, but he won a national championship.
Oh, he won that. So they thought that he would come to Texas A&M and do the same thing.
They thought he'd come there and do the same thing.
In the West, where you got LSU, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Ole Miss.
LSU was after him at one time, but they avoided a mess.
So did.
They avoided a mess. When his name got out there, everybody was giving him great high praises and all that. What a great coach he was. They got the facilities. They got the NIL. They got everything going for him, but a coach.
Well, they still got that situation, yeah.
Yeah, he was riding off Jameson Winston.
He didn't do nothing yesterday, but we'll get into him. We'll get into him.
Threw the ball to the other team.
He did that. All right, well, now this is one I didn't see coming. The Mississippi State coach, Zach Arnett, got fired. Now, Mississippi State been underperforming for years, even since Dak was there.
Right.
So why now?
Well, they just following trends and all that. You know how they do. So it's a lot of nepotism in college football and in the NFL too. But we'll get to that part later.
But didn't Texas A&M play Mississippi State this past week?
Yeah, they blew them out.
And then you fire the coach that blew the team out, and then fire the coach that got beat.
Right.
Huh. Well, Mississippi State is 1-6 in the SEC.
Yeah, and Jimbo Fisher, that was the only perfect game they played since he been there.
It's got to be hard. You actually play up to your level, and then you get fired.
Yeah, well, one of them had 6 years to play up to a standard.
Okay.
He had 6 years to do it.
Well, he did.
He never won the conference in 6 years.
Well, you got LSU and Alabama in the conference.
For $100 million.
Well, yeah. Well, they shouldn't have gave him that contract in the first place, though.
Well, the guy who gave him the contract, I wonder
Well, it's time for him to go.
Yeah, it should be time for him to go.
Because he evidently is not a good evaluator of coaches.
Yeah, but the board of directors or somebody had to vote with him. He ain't do it by himself. He ain't just sign, the check.
No, he didn't.
He had to have a couple more signatures with it.
I wouldn't admit it now.
No, half in the middle closed door meetings,
So I'm looking at you look at trends. You got Florida State, Jimbo Fisher get fired the day before yesterday. Then Zach get fired coming out today. When you don't win in the SEC, you don't last long. But they gave They gave him 6 years at Florida State. I mean, Texas A&M. They gave him 6 years.
Right, correct.
The problem with Texas A&M, you're recruiting against Texas, you're recruiting against Texas Tech, you're recruiting against Oklahoma, because where you located at, them all them teams over in that same area. Then you got to recruit against the SEC at the same time.
Yeah, but he had the players. He had them. He got 4 or 5 stars over there. He got the players. He got the players. He got the facility. They gave him all the money. They gave him everything. He just couldn't put it together to win. Probably one of the good coaches ever since Jamie Lee left Florida State when he won that one national championship. They paid him off that. But there's a lot of that going on in college football. Leave one program to go to another to make more money.
So
which has been going on for years. This ain't just start. It's been going on for a long time in college.
I'm willing to bet if they would have beat Alabama this year, I don't think they'd fire him.
They still would have fired Jumbo Fisher.
You don't think if you beat Alabama, you have a chance. If you beat Alabama beat LSU, then they beat LSU. They have the tiebreaker for the SEC West. If they don't make it to the conference, you think they'd still fire him?
They still would have fired him. Lane Kiffin beat him 3 times.
Well, the Lane Kiffin ain't acceptable, but
Lane Kiffin beat him 3 times.
maybe he just can't beat Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin can't beat Nick Saban and Kirby Smart.
Right.
We'll get into that pitiful game later on. Now let's just dive into some of these games. We got the two firings out of the way. Is it really news? Ohio State below Michigan State out 38-3.
No, that ain't no surprise. But that's the only thing in second half. But
I picked Ole Miss to beat Georgia because I just thought they had enough offense to go against Georgia's defense. I never factored in that their defense couldn't stop Georgia offense, which I should have factored that in. But either way, Ole Miss got beat 52-7. Is Lane Kiffin on the hot seat?
no, he ain't on the hot seat. They always throwing his name out there for jobs and this, that, and the other, you know. But he needs to stay where he at for a while. You know, he's a great offensive coordinator, but
He ain't a good head coach though.
no, he only scored 7 points. You know, but they beat LSU and they beat Jumbo Fisher, which he ain't got no problem doing that. He just can't beat Kirby Smart and Nick Saban.
Yeah, can't do it. Well, we gotta dance with Georgia in December 2nd in the SEC championship game.
Well, you gotta play Auburn first.
I ain't studying Auburn. Makes no difference.
Well, you gotta play Chattanooga. You play them.
Well, that's
next
about
week.
week.
Yeah, it's definitely about a week.
We done clinched the West already.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It makes no difference. We still gonna dance with Georgia on December 2nd.
Yeah, right. You play.
So we'll deal with Georgia when the time comes. They think Georgia head been too big. It's time to deflate it just a little bit.
Well, we'll see what's gonna happen. Still gotta play the game on the field.
I'm going on paper right now.
Yeah.
So
Well,
everybody match up with them.
Well, you know, all the analysts and professionals got you winning.
Oh,
You know, but they ain't on the field. They always, every week, they say the same thing.
Yeah.
Now, I'll admit, and I said this earlier, Jaden Milroe is better than what people said he was.
I agree.
But you got to throw the other kids out there so the fan base can see it that he's our best option to win.
I said the same thing. But if I'm the head coach, I'm not worried about what my fan base say. I'm gonna put the best player on the team that's gonna give me the best chance to win.
Right.
I ain't got nothing. Now I know why he did it, prove the point, and you like the loss to prove the point.
Right.
They ain't gonna do that. Michigan, Penn State. They hyped Penn State up to be this juggernaut, but Penn State is not. Franklin has done nothing since he's been at Penn State. He's got a losing record against, I think they say top 5 or 10 teams. He's 3-15 against Michigan and Ohio State. Now those are 2 teams you need to get by. He can't seem to get by either one.
No,
He should have been 5 2-3 years ago.
Well, they need to beat them some kind of way. Whoever do the rankings, it seems like Penn State and Notre Dame is grandfathered in some kind of way.
I agree.
But they don't beat that good. Remember I said last week how they get ahead of Ole Miss. LSU. Penn State can't beat LSU. They can't beat Ole Miss.
Nope.
But they're ahead of them.
Not no more.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't have never been.
I agree.
And then Notre Dame, they the same way. Seems like to me, them two teams be grandfathered in for some reason, but they don't never be that good.
Because they hype them up. They made this Penn State Michigan game. So this is what they did. The committee ain't slick as they think they are, and the commentators are not as smart as they think they are. They want to hype this game up so if Michigan beat them, it'll prepare Michigan to number one, or to give justify the ranking Michigan got. But if you look at Penn State shouldn't even be in the top 20.
Right.
But they always hype these no-name teams up, and you barely beat them. What, 24 to 15?
24 to 15.
I don't even think Michigan is that good.
Well, we'll see how good they are.
But they got to play Ohio State.
Yeah, that's the only team they play, though. That's the only team they play.
But is Penn State the only ranked team they done played so far?
They're the only ranked team they play.
And you rank number 3.
Yeah, you rank number 3.
Pitiful. Another team that came this close to getting upset is Florida State. Your pick
Oh, yeah, Florida
as the
State.
best team.
Yeah, Florida State.
Miami like to beat them.
Yeah, they almost did. Remember I told you last week, all a horse got to do is win by a nose.
That's all.
That's all they got to do. Just win by a nose and they win the race. It's over. Right. But that's a rivalry game.
I understand.
That's a rivalry game. So you expect that all the kids grew up around each other and all that, you know.
I bet you this. Florida State better not want to play Clemson right about now. Clemson is they turning a little bit now.
The season almost over.
Well, it's over with for them.
The chicken almost done. The chicken almost done. Just keep turning in the roster.
I understand that.
The season almost over.
You call Clemson just right.
Right, the season almost over.
Well, it is over for them.
Right.
But is Florida State and Clemson in the same division, or are they on different sides?
No, they're on different sides.
Okay, if Clemson wins their division, if they win they on their side, and they got to play Florida State, I think Clemson beat Florida State.
They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win their division. They only got 3 games left. The season over.
Well, who's gonna win? North Carolina's spiraling out of control.
No, they won Saturday. They beat Duke. They beat Duke.
Duke is a basketball team. That's
Yeah,
a basketball
well,
team. Come on now.
You know, they throw them up there as a rivalry. North Carolina, Duke, all that. Chapel Hill, 8 miles apart. Yeah, 8 miles apart, all that, you know.
Florida State can't play a better team like they played Miami yesterday. They can't play them like that now. Miami messed up because Miami choked in that fourth quarter. They couldn't get nothing going. Now Florida State had a lot to do with that now. But you would just think that this game wouldn't have been, because Miami ain't been relevant since week 2, when they was actually ranked.
Yeah, Miami.
And after that, they've been spiraling out of control ever since.
Yeah, Miami got a good team though, but we ain't got to worry about them no more.
No, Miami done.
Florida State always beat them.
Washington and Utah. Utah came close to beating. Utah made some mental errors once again at the end that cost them the game.
Yeah, Utah pretty good, but they just gonna beat Washington.
Nope.
They're gonna beat
Just
Washington.
do it.
They just gonna beat them.
I'm still paying attention to Penix Jr., the quarterback of Washington. He's flying under the radar, but this dude putting up some numbers. 322 yards, 3 touchdowns? What is that? 2 touchdowns? See, I'm looking at the turnovers. He ain't turning the ball over. That's going to be a problem. I just still don't think Washington that good, though.
Yeah, well, I don't think that they're good. But let me ask you a question. Do you think that Penix should get the invitation to New York?
No.
Do you think Chase McDaniels, the quarterback for LSU, should get a?
Oh, hell, yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. So you got him?
Yeah.
Do you think Bo Nix
Yeah.
should be in New York?
Absolutely.
So who the third quarterback you gonna put in there? You gonna put Caleb Williams in there before the quarterback from Washington? Or how would you rank? There's only 3 seats, right?
3-6. I might slide a running back in there.
What running back would you put in
They
there?
got a running back over there at, what's this dude that had almost 400 some yards rushing? Shoot. I cannot think. I'll have it before we come to that. I'll slide a running back in there. Because they got a running back. Yeah, let me see where he's at. All right, to get invited to New York, are you basing it on numbers or winning percentage?
No, you base that on you base that on performance.
Based on performance. Then I I would have to put the quarterback in Colorado in that. If that's the case, you basing it off strict performance.
Colorado.
Yeah. Deion Sanders'
Do what?
Dude putting up numbers. Now they ain't winning, but you didn't say winning. You said performance. He's lighting it up. It ain't his fault. The defense can't stop anybody.
Yeah, but he can't go there because they not winning. There's no way he going to New York.
Well, you said
if it is, he going there for a vacation.
But if you going,
he sure ain't going. He sure ain't going to sit in that Heisman seat.
Well,
one of them Heisman seats.
Well, if we going by winning, then at some point
you got to be on a winning team and your performance.
But then you got to put the Ohio State quarterback in there if that's the case.
No.
Well, he's winning.
Yeah, he ain't got the numbers.
Let's see.
So what about Caleb Williams?
335. McCord, Ohio State quarterback, 335 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's just as equal as what the rest of them doing.
No, it's only one game. It's over a period of time. It's consistency. Consistency over a period of time.
Well, they winning. They ain't lost a game yet.
Who was that?
Ohio State. They still 10-0.
Yeah,
7-0 in the Big Ten.
Yeah, but he ain't got them kind of numbers to deserve to be in New York. Ain't no way. Now I'm gonna tell you who stands a good chance at first. The quarterback from Michigan, but he didn't. I mean, but I don't think he. Bo Nix.
McCarthy.
Yeah, but I don't think he Bo Nix.
Shoot, this dude was 7-8, 60 yards.
Yeah, that's only one game, but over a period of time, consistency and performance. But I don't think he's on the level as Bo Nix or Chase McDaniel for LSU or Caleb Williams. He ain't on that level yet. There's no way.
If you forced me to pick a third one, then I would pick the Washington quarterback if I had to pick the third one.
Yeah.
He's putting it up. All right, you got USC and Oregon. Oregon squeaked by USC. 27-36. Like you said, all the horse got to do is win by a nose, right?
That's all the horse got to do. Bo Nix, he's still
412 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Right, he's still winning.
Those are godly numbers. Texas beat TCU. Texas just keeps sliding by.
No, they slid by.
They just keep sliding.
They slid by. They must have had ice on the field because they sure was sliding. They sure slid by Saturday.
29-26.
They sure slid by Saturday. If that guy wouldn't have made that great catch on the sideline.
Oh yeah. We both picked Texas, didn't we? Both picked Texas.
Right.
All right, Alabama and Kentucky. I picked Alabama.
Well,
Obviously, you was gonna go against Alabama at all costs anyway.
Yeah, I picked Kentucky.
And they got blowed out.
Oh, they blew them out. Gotta wait till next year till the Kentucky Derby comes. Boy, they sure blew them out.
49-21.
Man, they built them up like Kentucky was gonna do this, do that. Man, they started off real fast. And
Wheels fell off.
no, they had a mudslide.
Okay. All right, check this out. Now, this game surprised me. Tennessee and Missouri. I thought Tennessee would do better than this. They got beat 7-36. Is Missouri better than we think, or Tennessee worse than we thought they would be?
I think Tennessee overrated.
They played like that yesterday.
They ain't that good. They had Alabama 21-7 or something like that.
Yeah.
And they didn't score no more points.
But they thought that was all they needed.
They didn't score no more points. Alabama shut them down. Tennessee likes the stock market, up 1 minute, down the next. Now the next game they play, they'll play lights out.
Well, they sure didn't play lights out. You know who they play next, right? Georgia.
Yeah.
Is the lights gonna be turned out? Is the question.
They're gonna play them tough in the first half.
Oklahoma State beat UCF. Well, actually, UCF beat Oklahoma State 45-3.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Oklahoma State.
Yeah, right. We picked Oklahoma State. We did do that, but
bad mistake too.
Yeah, Gus Malzahn showed us something different.
Big time. Kansas got these ranked teams falling. Texas Tech beat Kansas 16-13. So Kansas is pretty much done in the Big 12 at this point.
Yeah, Texas Tech got to play Texas.
Yeah, that's a rivalry game, but I don't see a lot in there. Oklahoma beat West Virginia. Really no big surprise. Let's get to the big elephant in the room. LSU beat Florida 52-35. Daniels was 372 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, And he also had 12 carries for 234 yards with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
If he don't win the Heisman, I just really don't. I don't know what they judging about.
I don't know what they're judging about either. But
nobody's done that before.
no, he should win.
I don't see why he couldn't. With those numbers, that's a total of what, almost 600 total yards
Yeah, by itself.
and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, by itself.
That game, that by itself should put him over in the Heisman. And the top. Well, I said this a week or so ago. I said this guy should be the front runner for the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah,
And
he should be the front
showing
runner. He should be the front runner. Him and
Bo Nix should be second, tight
yeah,
second.
yeah, well, they don't throw him in there anyway.
But Bo Nix ain't got his numbers though.
Oh no, Bo Nix don't got his numbers.
So Colorado loses again, 31-34. They just don't know how to. They don't know how to close a game out.
No, they don't know. They ain't ready yet. Keep saying that every week about them. They ain't ready. I'll say the same thing. The guy, the quarterback for Colorado,
Yeah.
he putting up some good numbers. He putting up some good numbers in a losing situation. Yeah, he putting up great numbers in a losing situation. Do you know this guy, the quarterback, Shedeur Sanders? He been sacked more times than any quarterback in FBS history in the first 10 games.
In the offensive line. That's not a. You don't want. That's some categories you don't want to be first in. This is one of them. Lead the league in sacks, and it's not a good. That's not a good thing. You were taking them. So, they've lost.
They lost 6 games in a row.
6 games in a row. They let that TCU win go straight through the head, and we find out TCU is below average now.
Yeah, TCU. Yeah, they're way below average.
So,
I'm gonna do you believe now? Believe what?
ask him. Ask a reporter should ask him. Do you believe what we said now?
You're right.
Let's see how that works out.
You're right. Because they need to ask that. Do you believe now?
No, they don't believe that. Iowa beat Rutgers 22-0. No surprise. Tulane beat Tulsa 24-22. North Carolina beat Duke, which evidently was no defense being played in this game, 47-45.
Yeah, they went to overtime.
And that's the sad part about it. And Kansas State beat Baylor 59-25. Baylor had just fell off. That one year they had that good year. They ain't did nothing since then.
They ain't did nothing since.
That's the sad part about them. They have not done anything to make you think that they got a bright future. I just think they're done. They don't have a good head coach. Their offense is garbage. They don't have a quarterback. Don't have a defense. The kicker might be the best thing they got. He get a lot of practice.
Yeah, you get a lot of practice punting.
All right, this week games. We got Oregon at Arizona State.
Oregon at Arizona State. Oregon should win that game.
Should be done. Arizona State 3-7.
Yeah, well, they
Should
should
be
win
an
that
easy
game.
Utah at Arizona. Number 18, Utah going against number 21, Arizona.
Yeah, Utah should win, but Arizona playing at home.
I'm gonna take the home team, Arizona.
Yeah, I might take Utah.
Why not? Michigan at Maryland. Preseason game.
Yeah, with Tua brother over there, ain't?
What does that mean?
I guess it don't mean nothing. Ain't there in the Big Ten? Yeah.
He gonna be in the Big Ten. Ain't gonna do anything.
No, he ain't gonna do nothing.
Chattanooga at Alabama.
Oh man, come on, man.
I'm just saying. I gotta go by what I'm saying.
Man, come on, man. We ain't even. Oh man. Boy, they wait till the end of the season. They wait till almost the end of the season, so y'all can get some practice before you play Auburn.
Of course. That's how it's
man, they
supposed to
do
be.
it every year. Oh,
obviously, I'm
same
picking
thing.
Alabama. Can I pencil you down for Chattanooga?
No, don't pencil me down for Chattanooga. I'm going with Alabama this week.
Y'all heard that. This is the
Yeah.
first time he's ever done it. And you know why? He has no absolute choice.
Yeah,
He has no choice but
Right.
to go.
right.
UL Monroe at Ole Miss. I'm about tempted to pick Monroe if I
Yeah, the University of Louisiana Monroe.
I'm about tempted.
They're in Troy Conference.
Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah. And no, you better take Ole
I'm
Miss.
gonna go with Ole Miss. I can't
Yeah,
go
man.
Miss.
Don't do that.
Rutgers at Penn State.
Remember I told you about Penn State? I told you they weren't that good. They should never been number 10.
I agree.
You know. But
I'm still taking them.
yeah, I'm still gonna take it.
Louisville and Miami. I'm going Louisville. I have no faith in Miami. 2 ACC rivals.
Yeah, Louisville pretty good this year.
9-1. 6-1 in ACC competition.
Yeah, I think if they win out, I think they play
They have to play.
they play for the conference
If
championship.
they play for the conference championship, then they will play Florida State.
Yeah, that's who they'll end up playing.
I might take Louisville in that game.
Well, they got to win that game first.
Nah, ain't nobody worried about Miami. Miami, when you got a game where all you got to do is kneel down to win, and you run it and fumble and lose the game, I have no faith in you.
Well, you got to blame that on the coach.
Well, yeah, this is his fault, man.
Yeah, he make a lot of decisions too. Wrong ones.
Yeah, a lot of dumb decisions. I'm still going with Louisville. You want Miami?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Hurricanes.
You just don't have no desire to win, do you?
Yeah, well, I'm taking the Hurricanes at home. They should win that.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm going with
play
it.
hard as you played against Florida State, and you'll win.
When have they played 2 games back-to-back in session? It's a session that they played hard.
Yeah, we'll see what they're gonna do this week.
All right, we got Oklahoma at BYU. We both going with Oklahoma at this point.
Yeah, they should beat Brigham Young, you think?
Think that.
Yeah, they ain't
Tulane, Florida Atlanta. I don't know enough about neither one of them.
good. Tulane and Florida Atlanta.
I'm going with Tulane since they 9-1 and 6-0 in the American Conference.
Yeah,
Both of these American Conference teams.
yeah, Tulane should win that game.
Think that. New Haven at Charleston. Charleston. Oh, they number 2 in their division. I know they all show them be number 2 in nobody else's. Cause ain't no way that makes any sense. What a good games at them, all the good games. The rest of the games ain't worth talking about, to be honest with you. What you got? Georgia at Tennessee. You said Tennessee is like the stock market, up and down. They were down last week.
Yeah, they might be up for this game, but Georgia ain't up winning.
Yeah,
They ain't up winning some kind of way. They're gonna win.
I think so. Wake Forest at Notre Dame. Doesn't even matter at this point with these two.
No, Notre Dame.
Should win it.
They'll go to a bowl game. You know what bowl game they'll go to?
What's that?
The Independent Bowl.
Yeah, I might as well.
Because they always wanted to be an independent school. Don't get in no conference, all that. So we'll name a bowl after you. The Independent Bowl.
I thought they were supposed to join the ACC.
Yeah, they ain't joined yet. They're in the conference all by themselves.
Smart, yeah. They don't want to be in a conference.
Right.
You got Illinois and number 22 Iowa. I'm going with Iowa.
Yeah, I'll take Iowa over Illinois.
North Carolina, number 24 going against Clemson. Clemson at home.
Clemson gonna beat North Carolina.
I agree.
They're gonna beat them handily.
I think so. They actually got Clemson by 6.5 points.
Yeah, they should win.
Minnesota at Ohio State. That's a tune-up game. Oklahoma State at Houston. I'm going with Oklahoma.
Oklahoma State at Houston.
Yeah, Oklahoma State at Houston. Yeah. Now Houston, they've been having a down year in the Big 12.
Yeah, well, they did since Wells was there.
They got Oklahoma State by 7.
Yeah, Oklahoma State should win.
North Alabama at Florida State. Now you call us, we got what is this? North Alabama, what is that? You talk about us.
North Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should beat them.
Okay, that's Florida State. Then you got Kansas State at Kansas, 25 versus 16. Both of them 7-3. Kansas State is 5-2 in the Big 12. Kansas is 4-3 in the Big 12. They basically evenly matched.
Yeah, but I'll take Kansas State.
I'm taking Kansas. Kansas State let me down a couple of games ago when they should have beat whatchamacallit. They didn't do it. You got Washington at Oregon State. Oregon State is 8-2, 5-2 in the Pac-12.
Yeah, I'm taking Washington.
Actually, they got Oregon State by 1. I don't know how. I'm gonna go with Oregon State. Washington is due for a loss.
Who Oregon State lost that game to?
They lost 2 games. I don't know who they lost to though. They lost 2. They still got Oregon State by 1 because I guess they at home. Florida at Missouri. I'm gonna go with Missouri.
Yeah, I'll take Missouri on that since they're playing at home for Florida.
Texas at Iowa State.
Longhorns.
Okay, I get that. Georgia State at LSU. Now you know you can't talk about what we playing Chattanooga when y'all playing Georgia State.
Well, Georgia State shouldn't have lost no more than about 3 games.
They lost 4.
Yeah,
They got y'all favored by 31 points.
Yeah, they was 5-2.
Yeah, they 6-4 now.
Boy, they fell off. They're in that division over there too, in the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
Over there, they was doing pretty good, but
No, don't try to build them up.
no, I'm not trying
You trying to build them up.
I'm not trying to build them up to get no credibility
You trying
from
to build
them.
them up. That's what it sounds like to me.
I ain't trying to get no credibility for beating Georgia State.
I don't know. You up there where they were 5-2 and they in the same.
Yeah,
You
they
trying
were.
to build. You trying to promote them up. That's what you trying to do.
No, I know they ain't gonna beat LSU.
Alabama is favored. See, they ain't even got Alabama favored.
I don't see why they ain't got a favorite. They ain't
They
got to
ain't
put
got a favorite.
they ain't got to put that in the favorite.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
they
man,
ain't got
come
a
on.
favorite.
Come on, man, you play Chattanooga.
You play Georgia State.
Yeah, well, Georgia State,
No.
Sun Belt over there.
All right, let's get into what happened last week in NFL. Tennessee's pathetic. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna even talk
Well,
about
you
it.
changed quarterbacks, ain't it?
What good is that doing? Ain't did no good yet.
Yeah,
Let's
they
get
talk-
into this week. The Panthers, once again, get beat by the Bears.
Yeah, guess what happened there?
I don't know.
Bryce Young, your number 1 pick, right?
Yeah.
So the Bears, they got an undrafted quarterback.
Yeah, we know they're gonna get the quarterback.
Undrafted. I mean, he had a job. They went on the job and got him. Came back, played the game, and they beat the number one first round pick.
The Bears got a better team.
They got a guy off the practice squad. I mean, the guy
But they got
The guy
an
was
offensive line
undrafted.
they can block from.
was undrafted.
I understand that. but they
Undrafted.
still
He
can
betted
block.
on himself and
I
won.
understand that.
He was undrafted.
But they got better receivers and they got a better running back. And they got an offensive line who can protect Bagnett. Of course you can, but he still didn't score no touchdown.
He didn't have to score. All he had to do was manage the game.
Look at it.
He
That's the
won.
difference right here. Carolina rushed for 43 yards. They rushed for 133. So that evidently they have better running back and a better offensive line. Go to the receiving. We're just going to stick with the running back right now.
Oh,
Stick with the
you're right. How many receiving yards you had? You trying to fool the
185.
public. 185.
Yeah.
Receiving.
Yeah. Chicago had 162. But they beat them on the ground. The running game, hey.
Undrafted quarterback. Undrafted.
Look, man, when you got a better offensive line, your defense. So, which one has the better defense, Chicago or Carolina?
The Bears had the better defense,
Okay.
but you had the better quarterback. Our quarterback wasn't even on the radar.
I understand that. But if you don't give me nobody to throw to, I don't give a dog what kind of good your quarterback is.
Let me ask you a question.
Here we go.
Do you think a guy can come off the streets and guard LeBron James?
At this point,
I don't care what point he at.
depending on,
And you ain't gonna find it. If they know that, they can find somebody they can find somebody that can guard LeBron James off the street,
You got some players under that.
and come in and just play one game. All his job is to do is just win one game. Just guard LeBron James for one game
but
for 48 minutes.
You got street ballers
No.
who can probably. You got some of them who can probably do it.
No,
At age 40,
no, they ain't out there because the NBA would have found them.
look, Chicago got a better defense, they got a better offensive line, and they got a better running back. He didn't throw the ball that much, he just handed it off. Of course you're going to beat them when Carolina can't block anybody, and they don't have a running game. That should be very... What about your guy that played in Tennessee that they just throwed into Minnesota? Been winning. So do we, what's his name?
Dobbs.
He just walked on the team.
Yeah, but guess what's gonna happen?
He finna take the starting job now though.
No, guess you think that when Kirk Cousins come back,
You don't break the chemistry up.
Okay, when Kirk Cousins come back,
That'd be a mistake.
yeah, well, me and you know that. Me and you know it's gonna be a mistake. All he do is throw the ball to the other team.
And this guy right here does not. I'm gonna stick with, and you're right, they gonna take him out, but I think it'll be a big mistake.
It will be a big mistake.
I just wouldn't do it.
They playing with more enthusiasm with Dobbs back there.
I agree.
He can run.
He can throw.
He can throw.
That's right.
At least he don't throw the ball to the other team like Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
But as soon as he come off the injury reserve list, they're gonna put him back in there. I guarantee you
If
that.
I'm the coach, he ain't coming off.
Yeah, well,
If that's me, he ain't coming off.
yeah, sometimes the coaches don't be making all the decisions.
Yeah, they don't.
Decisions are made from upstairs.
But if this man winning, not turn the ball over, the guy you paying all these millions to turn the ball over, he gonna stay on the pine. Now I know they gonna say, well, he made too much money to stay on the bench. You still lose when you get back in there. If you start losing, what are you gonna do then? You gotta stick with him now.
Yeah, but remember I told you about some of the franchises don't want to win.
Bro, that might be one, man. If they do a dumb move like that, they don't want to win.
Some of them franchises don't want to win, but they winning anyway at the box office.
Colts beat the New England Patriots. Matt Jones is pathetic.
I thought he got injured.
No, he got benched. In the fourth quarter, this is a dumb thing. In the fourth quarter, about 3 minutes left, you bench him.
For what he played the whole game, didn't he?
He played the whole game, you
Right.
bench him that late.
Yeah, right. He played the whole game.
He threw a bad interception. And they were finna go and score. He underthrew it, got an interception. They run the other guy in. They were driving down to tie the game or to win it. He threw an interception. All that stuff Belichick doing is come back to haunt him now.
Or do you think that Matt Jones ain't that good?
No, I know he ain't that good.
Well, he had a lot of blocking at Alabama.
He ain't got it now.
He had a lot of blocking at Alabama.
And has some
Yeah, Nick
pretty good
Saban went down there and talked to him all that. Yeah, he had great receivers at Alabama and great running back.
Yeah.
But when you put you on an island by yourself and you got to perform for yourself,
You can do it.
you can't do it. Well, let me name these names out there for you, and then you tell me. Brian Daboll, Joe Judge, Matt Nutrition, Romeo Cornell,
Yeah, he was a good defense coordinator.
Josh McDaniels,
No.
Nick Saban.
Yeah.
All of them was under the Belichick tree.
Yeah.
Every last one of them. And guess who left out of all them? Which I don't know what's gonna happen to Brian Daboll after yesterday when he played the Dallas Cowboys. But Nick Saban is the only successful coach.
But he was smart enough to stay in college too.
Yeah, right. He tried Miami, but he went back to college. Now he's the only successful coach. Now you talking about some nepotism? Nepotism. And then on top of the nepotism, that you hire family members, a friend, because I grew up with you,
Better system.
all that, and then you turn around and create a job. Analytics.
Analytics, demographics.
Analytics for what? If I'm on your 45-yard line and it's 4th and inches,
That's
You
a good
think
possibility. You should get that.
you think I need to pay a guy $75,000 to tell me to go for it?
Evidently, they like doing that.
$75,000. They created a job.
They created a job.
For who? They friends.
Friends, yeah.
Right.
Well,
And there's a lot of that going on. And it ain't gonna stop. Get rid of the analytics guy. What the offensive coordinator there for? We talking 1 yard, a half a yard. 4th and 3. I'm at your 45.
you don't need analytics to figure
They
it out.
don't need no guy for that. They created a job for their friend. Happens all the time.
Well, let's talk about one of your ex-quarterbacks. The Texans beat the Bengals yesterday, 30-27. C.J. Stroud, once again, reared his numbers up, 356, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. What happened to
Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow?
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Do tell.
In the fourth quarter, they threw the ball in the end zone. The ball was in the man's hand,
And he dropped it.
in his hand. Then it hit him again when he was falling. Still couldn't catch it. It hit him again when it was on the ground. He still couldn't bring it in, man. The game would have been over.
It's over now.
Yeah, it's over now. Yeah, then they let just C.J. Stroud take him all the way down the field and kick a game-winning field goal. Guess what? They got a kicker off the practice squad. Off the practice squad.
He's performing.
Yeah, he played in another league. They went and found him to kick a game-winning field goal in an NFL game. Man, come on.
You can't make this up.
It's right there. They're giving it to you.
Yeah.
Live on TV.
The Saints went down to the Vikings. Dobbs once again. Oh well, now Derek Carr's garbage. There's really nothing else I can say. Derek Carr's garbage.
Well,
He got hurt, I think, or bench, and Jason Winston liked to let him back, but he threw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, well, that's his history. That's why he's third string. Because he's gonna throw the ball to the other team. That's why he's third string. He got in there, he threw one good pass, and that thing, you know, he threw the ball to the other team. Then he came back in, threw the ball to the other team again.
They're colorblind.
He ran to the sideline and sat on the bench. That's where he should have been. That's where he should have stayed.
Well, who do you trust, Derek Carr or Winston?
I'll trust Derek Carr, but Derek Carr got a bad deal from the Raiders because he still should have been on the team. Let me go back to Houston for a minute. Now, you think if Houston had A.J. Brown, because they had him, and they had Andre Hopkins with C.J. Stroud.
That'd be almost impossible to cover.
Guess who messed that up?
Oh, that doggone coach messed it up.
Bill O'Brien.
He was on GM at some point.
He was under the tree. He was coach and general manager.
I thought so.
So if he didn't like a player, by him being general manager, they out.
He got Hopkins kicked out. There was a lot of a lot of backlash. I think not too long after that they fired him.
Yeah, well they should have fired him. But guess what? He still can go somewhere and get a job as offensive coordinator.
Well, he's gonna always get a job. The Packers got beat by the Steelers. I still don't trust the Steelers quarterback. Pickney.
Yeah, Pickett.
But I don't trust him because he still ain't impressing me right now. But I thought Love would have done better with Green Bay when he started off with. When they showed him in preseason hyping him up. Now he done fell back down now.
Well, he didn't fell where he's supposed to fall to.
When you 1-4 on the road, 3-6 at home, at what point do you realize that you don't have a quarterback? At some point, you got to come to that realization.
Yeah, but this is his first year, ain't it?
Might be his last.
Yeah, well, all they need to do is get one of them deals that Carson Wentz got.
No, the one we finna talk about, Ryan Tannehill got. They keep getting this something gun deals over and over again.
Yeah,
what is he showing?
Yeah, he ain't showing nothing. He couldn't show no more promise than the Carson Wentz got. $128 million. And then they put him on waivers. They traded him.
Hey, you know you made a mistake. Buccaneers beat Titans 20-6. Baker Mayfield 278, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. They ain't still in Tampa, still ain't going anywhere now. But at least is Tampa reviving Bakerfield career.
Yeah, that's all they could have did, because if they wouldn't have picked him up, he'd have been out the league. He would have been a backup somewhere, but he probably wouldn't have been out the league.
I agree.
But he ain't showed no promise, he ain't showed anything.
49ers blowed out Jacksonville at home. Jacksonville at home now. 34-3. What happened to Sunshine? I gotta look at this now.
That was a surprise to me.
I think we both picked Jacksonville.
Yeah, I did pick Jacksonville. That was a shock to me.
Yeah. Sunshine 17 of 29, 185 yards, 0 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He got converted back to his normal ways. 5 sacks for negative 28 yards. Got a quarterback rating of 15.
Man, that was a terrible day. He should have stayed in the bed.
Now this is Matt guy. See, when I give this guy a little credit, you see what happened now.
Oh yeah, you gave him credit.
I gave him some credit, and then look what happened.
Yeah, you gave him credit.
You got beat at home like this. I don't know. The Browns, the Ravens need to be ashamed of themselves.
They should be ashamed.
They need to be ashamed of themselves.
They should be ashamed. Man, they was up by 14 in the fourth quarter. Up by 14 in the fourth quarter. And they let Deshaun Watson and all of them come back and win. They was up by 14. They was playing good though. But that's how the Baltimore Ravens is. They start off real fast, and some games they should win, they don't win. When they get to the playoffs, they out in the first round.
Okay, if the Baltimore does not go to the
AFC
Championship game, do you get rid of Harbaugh? He's been there long enough now.
Yeah, he's been there long enough to win something.
Do you get rid of him after he can't get to the AFC Championship game? Because
it'll be on the table. It'll be on the table. Fully said, it'll be on the table.
Okay, but I would have fired him on this game alone.
No, I would have.
Lamar Jackson threw some horrible interceptions too.
Now that's what he did do.
Horrible interceptions.
Bad interception. Fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's the worst.
You up by 14 and you lose.
Yeah, that's no excuse for that.
One of them was a tip ball, but hey.
He tipped it to himself. One of the Ravens tipped it to himself, took it back for a pick six, dancing in the end zone. When that dude kicked that 41-yard field goal to walk off, he wasn't dancing then. You basically had control of this division, and you steadily losing it.
Yeah, they had complete control of the division.
They're gonna let Pittsburgh beat. Pittsburgh gonna get that division wise.
Oh yeah.
Or Cincinnati or Pittsburgh gonna take that division.
Yeah.
The Ravens, that was no excuse. I turned the TV off. I thought the game, well, I didn't turn it off. I went to another game. I'm thinking it's over with. I turned back, they lose 33-31.
That's what I did too, same thing. I knew they was gonna win.
Everybody knew it but them.
Yeah, everybody knew it but them.
You got the Falcons got beat by the Cardinals. Now that's a pathetic loss. You can't get beat by a team that ain't won but 2 games. Well, they hadn't won but 1 game at that point. Well, they were 2-8. You can't get beat by that team.
No, you can't get beat by them. Tyler Murray, he ran around and ended up getting the first down. I don't know how. But it was 4th and 10. They had it in the pocket. He scrambles out. Run for a first down, pass a first down, and all that. Here's a guy who ain't played football since 2022. He ain't played a game.
So we're gonna put the Falcons back in their place at the bottom of the NFC South.
That's what they need. That's where they need to be after that performance.
The Lions edged the Chargers 41-38. I keep telling you,
Justin
Herbert is garbage. I've been telling you this. I've been telling everybody this. He's garbage. I have not changed my mind on that.
Well, they put him in a position to win.
He ain't doing it.
Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator that came from Dallas.
Yeah.
He was there all them years. Guess what they got him? Nothing.
That's what they're gonna continue having. Nothing.
Jason Garrett, he was there with him. But they think Kellen Moore is a great offensive coordinator. He gonna throw up the numbers. He gonna do that. But I don't think he's a good offensive coordinator. Because you're throwing up numbers with the quarterback. You know,
I just think Herbert is garbage.
yeah, they should have let him go.
The offense coordinator is garbage and the quarterback is garbage.
Yeah, because Kellen Moore,
You let Goff beat you. Of all people.
who, Jared Goff?
Yeah.
I told you Detroit Lions was coming. That's my word with them. Take one of Deion words.
No, don't.
They coming.
Don't take Deion words.
No, they coming.
Because Deion words come back to bite him right now. Detroit is in the NFC North.
Yeah, they're over there with the Bears, the Vikings,
Minnesota, and the
Green Bay,
yeah.
all them. They're over there.
Detroit probably come out of that division.
Oh, they is going to come out that division.
Now, the only reason they wouldn't come out if the Vikings stay on this winning streak and Detroit start losing.
Yeah, but Detroit going to win that division.
Yeah, they got this.
And the Chicago Bears ain't been relevant since Refrigerated Perry.
Well, Chicago ain't been relevant since they got rid of Lovie Smith. When they fired him with a 10-6 record.
Yeah,
Dude was winning games, and you did this with Rex Grossman, which is straight trash. When did they ever give Lovie Smith a quarterback?
Well, he ain't never had no good good quarterback. They had what's the guy name they drafted number 2?
In Chicago?
Yeah, he was the second pick, and they got rid of him. Yeah, he was the second pick in the draft. They jumped over a lot of good quarterbacks in the NFL to get him. Began with a T, but
I know who you're talking about.
Trubisky.
Yeah, that's one. He didn't stay that long.
He stayed there enough to put him in the cellar.
Don't take long to do that.
2 years.
That was
2 years.
2 minutes.
The fans was booing it, throwing snowballs at him out there. When he was going in the tunnel.
They ain't recovered it. The Giants got beat by the Dallas Cowboys 49-17. Well, we're not even going to. Dak Prescott, I'm giving you them 404 yards, 4 touchdowns, and interception.
Brian Dable.
Giants ain't good anyway.
Brian Dable, he over there.
Yeah, that's it.
Brian Dable on the Bill Belichick tree. Him. Guess who had before they had him? Just one of the other quarterbacks under the Bill Belichick tree. Joe Judge. Joe Judge, man.
Check this out. Tommy DeVito is the Giants' backup quarterback, I guess. How do you throw 27 yards and only account for you throw 27 passes and only get 61 yards out of it?
He must have been throwing to the sideline.
He was
3 yards, 5 yards,
14 of
7 yards.
27, 61 yards.
5 yards, 7 yards on each pass.
They even got nothing for his quarterback rating. They got just a blank there.
Yeah, but they paid that guy all that money though to sit on the sideline.
You could have got anybody that did better than he did. You throw the ball 27 times and you don't even get 70. You don't even get 100 yards. You 61 yards. You took 5 sacks for 25 yards. And you telling me you couldn't have found nobody else that was better than him? Tommy DeVito?
No, they couldn't find nobody.
Evidently not.
Yeah, but you can go get a guy off the waiver wire. Free agent. A free agent, you can get a guy free agent.
I'm available. I can throw 61 yards.
Yeah.
Commodores got beat by Seattle, 26-29.
But Howell put up some good numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Howell.
Geno Smith did too. 369 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah, Sam
See,
Howell.
it's that interception business. Don't turn the ball over, you have a good chance to win.
Oh, you have a great chance to win. You have a great chance to win. You don't throw the ball to the other team.
I don't even know why they had this game at night, Jets and the Raiders. But I don't even know why they had the game. Now, the Raiders have been winning ever since D'Amico Ryan took over. They undefeated with him, 2 or 3 games? They haven't lost a game with him as the head coach.
Oh, you talking about the guy from the Giants?
No, the guy from the Raiders.
No, he out there head coach.
DeMeco Ryan is the head coach.
No, it's a guy from New York.
Is it? I mean, go look at it. So I thought it's the black guy.
Yeah, they got a defensive coordinator over there. Then they got the guy from the Giants.
Let's see. What's the guy from Giants' name?
I can't think of his name right now, but I know he.
Oh, you gotta guess it.
Yeah, because I know he's the coach.
Alright, let's find out.
Yeah, he's a pretty good coach though.
I thought it was DeMeco Ryan.
No.
I thought the guy from Houston used to be the middle linebacker from Houston.
No, it's the linebacker from the New York Giants.
Oh yeah. I know the guy name. Number 50. I think it's number 58. Okay, let me find it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Bald head dude.
Yeah, right. Because he want to try to change the culture.
See,
that's how Josh McDaniel got. See, that's how Josh McDaniel got can. Because he was trying to change the culture there.
Antonio Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Antonio Pierce. So Josh McDaniels, he went and told the guy, "Don't you ever say anything about the Patriots." So the Raiders owner got a hold of it, got a hold of what he said, and they ended up getting rid of him. And then plus, he don't use their players right. Anyway, he traded Carr, and then the guy from the wide receiver that played for Clemson that caught the touchdown.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? They said he was there for 5 or 6 years, but so he was pretty good. They didn't use him right, and they traded Waller and all that. You know, sometimes power and authority.
You know, sometimes don't need it.
Yeah.
And let it go to the head.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next week then. We had we got Monday Night Football. The Broncos at the Bills. I don't trust Josh Allen.
Yeah, I know you don't. You say that every week.
I don't trust Josh Allen.
You say that every week.
And he showed me why every week I don't trust him.
Yeah, right. He showed you every week why you don't trust him.
But you at home. The Broncos, I don't trust Wilson either.
The Broncos might upset them. Who knows? Who knows?
If Russell Wilson don't keep throwing the ball to the wrong people, yeah.
But I wonder why they traded. The running back Singletary. I don't know why Buffalo traded him. And every time they lose, they want to have a team meeting. Every time they lose, they want to have a team meeting.
And you can have them. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change the situation. You still lost.
Yeah, right. You still lost. But Josh Allen, man, in the last 2 minutes, he lead the league in interception in the last 2 minutes.
I believe it. I definitely can believe it. All right, we got the Bengals at the Ravens.
That should be a good game now. You think the Ravens will win since they
both of them coming off losses.
Yeah, but you think they'll win since they playing at home. They blew a 14-point lead. That's why it comes to some of the coaches say, well, we got to play 60 minutes.
If you can't hold a 14-point lead on Cleveland, I don't see how you do it on the Bengals.
Yeah, different scenario.
I'm gonna take the Bengals.
Yeah, you can take it.
You want the Ravens?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Who playing at home?
Ravens playing at home.
Yeah, I'll take them. I'm
gonna take the
The
Bengals.
weather finna change, but I'll take it.
Well, both of them playing cold weather. That ain't gonna make no difference.
Yeah, but I'll take it.
And both of them play on the outside, so that don't make any difference either. I'm still going with the Bengals. You going against Joe Burrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna go against him.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
The Steelers play the Browns again in Cleveland. Well, the Steelers play the Browns. Both of them 6-3.
I gotta take the Browns.
Yeah, they got a better quarterback.
Yeah. Fitzpatrick came back.
Nah.
Still hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what's on. He might not come back. All right, you got the Bears at the Lions. I'm taking the Lions.
Yeah.
How you gonna take the Bears? You got a Chicago hat on.
That's all right. Trust me, it's all right. I've been winning that since '85. We ain't won nothing since 1985, since we had a refrigerated period.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
the Super Bowl shuffle, we doing all the dance with them shades on. We ain't won nothing since. We ain't doing nothing but accumulate a lot of snow and cold weather.
Man, you still ain't gave up on it.
Yeah, that's why they call it the Windy City.
Yeah, it is. It's windy. All right. The Chargers at the Packers. I'm going with the Packers. I have no use for Herbert.
Man, I'm taking Justin Herbert. You gotta take him sooner or later.
I ain't know. I
You
don't.
hard on Herbert.
I'm gonna stay hard on him.
You hard on Herbert and you hard on the quarterback for the Jaguars.
Well, I gave Lawrence the benefit of the doubt. You see what happened?
Yeah. Yeah,
Couldn't even put up a touchdown.
Yeah, scored 3 points.
That's why I can't see. That's why I don't change. I need to stay on them. I don't give them no credit, because as soon as I give them credit, they do something like this. All right, you got the Raiders at the Dolphins. Dolphins get beat by the Raiders. I just give up on them. I'm going with the Dolphins.
The Dolphins should win. But
gonna
they need A-Chain back, the running back. He hurt though.
Yeah, they need something.
Yeah, he got some speed over there though.
You gonna take Antonio Pierce?
Oh.
Not the Dolphins. They ain't lost the game since Antonio took over now.
Yeah, I'm not taking Pierce over no Dolphins.
The Giants at the Commodores. Commodores. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, the Commodores should win.
Easily. Cowboys at the Panthers. Where they get this schedule from?
Man, poor Bryce.
He's gonna get tore up.
Yeah, poor Bryce Young.
Titans at the Jaguars.
Somehow the Titans end up playing the Jaguars tough. You know,
Titans are 0-5 away though. They ain't won a away game yet.
yeah, they probably ain't gonna win this either.
I'm gonna take Jaguars.
Yeah, Derrick Henry running with a flat top now.
Yeah, he running with 2 flat tires.
Yeah, they hit him all in the backfield. He don't even get a chance to get started.
They shouldn't have got rid of. They should have left his. What's that receiver they got? That they got from Atlanta, Julio Jones. Then they got rid of him. They traded Julio to Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the Titans doing.
Nothing.
Well, yeah,
They still got Tannehill. Waiting on him to
Ain't
come
nothing
off
to be
the
proud
reserve.
of.
Waiting on him to come off the injury reserve so they can put him back in now.
For what? They losing now.
Yeah.
All right, the Cardinals at the Texans. I'm not going against C.J. Stroud. Not right now.
No, they should beat the Cardinals.
Easily. The Buccaneers at the 49ers. I'm taking the 49ers.
Yeah, you got to take them.
I don't like the quarterback, but I'm taking the 49ers.
Yeah, they try to build him up to go to Hall of Fame, but
Yeah, you know, Hall of Fame.
no.
The Jets at the Bills.
I think the Bills should win. But you can flip a coin on any given day when it comes around the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're gonna get out of them. They don't have no consistency. The teams you think they should beat, they don't beat. The teams you think they should lose to, they win. Now, how you score all the points against Miami, and then you don't do nothing since? Man, come on.
Goddamn. I don't know who to pick on this one.
Well, let's flip a coin.
Yeah. I don't know. Both of them in the AFC East.
Yeah, the Jets might show up.
They might.
Yeah, but then you got that quarterback.
I like the Jets defense though.
Yeah, well, they got a great defense, but they still got Zach Wilson back there.
That's the only problem.
They still got Zach Wilson
All right,
back there.
if they bench Zach Wilson, I'll take the Jets. But if they ain't gonna bench him, I'm gonna take the Bills.
Well, you better take the Bills then, because Zach Wilson sure gonna be back there.
I'm taking the Bills then. Then you got Seattle at the Rams. I'm taking Seattle.
The Rams should win.
How you think that? The Vikings at the Broncos. I'm taking the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings.
The Eagles at the Chiefs. 7-2 going against 8-1. Both of them are 4-1 away. The other one is 4-1 at home. I'm going with the Eagles. I wouldn't go with the Chiefs if I had to. I don't like Patrick Mahomes. I think he's overrated. I done said that many times. And I'm going to continue saying it. Overrated.
Okay. Well, who got the best team on paper? Philadelphia Eagles, ain't it?
Well, they said the Chiefs.
Who say that?
They
Las
said-
Vegas?
Yeah, they got the Chiefs favored.
By how much?
3 points. They at home. They in Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts should pull that off though. They got a lot of playmakers on their team. There's no way that Kansas City, then they owe them something anyway. But
Big time from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but this ain't the game to win.
I just don't believe if Philadelphia defense would play consistently, I would have more confidence. I just don't like Patrick Mahomes. And I'm never gonna like him. Ain't nothing he can do that's gonna make me like him. Nothing.
Yeah, but I think he's a good quarterback though.
He's the Alabama of the NFL for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's saying a lot. Man, that's saying a lot.
That's how much I will not pick.
Oh, Lord, that's saying a lot.
I will not pick him. Just like you refuse to pick Alabama, I refuse to pick Kansas City.
Well, I really like Alabama though, but
No, you don't.
oh yes I do. I just don't like the fans. You know, they
don't like fans.
The fans, man.
I don't say nothing when they win or lose.
No, that's you. That's you. But it's all over the state with their red flags and hope they get in, and if Alabama beat Georgia, we in, and all this other stuff. Last year, they was hard on TCU. We should have been there for TCU. But I really like Alabama though. I really like them. I just don't like the fans. They that's why I want them to lose all the time.
Well,
so they can have a happy holiday.
There ain't no happy holiday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Eagles over the Chiefs. You want Patrick Mahomes?
I got to take Jalen Hurts on this one.
Okay, well,
yeah, they owe them something. They should win.
All right, well, that's all the game. Now, do I need to give Anthony Davis any credit for what he did last night? Now, I don't want to give him any credit. I don't think he should be on the team. I think they should trade him at this point. Him and D'Angelo Russell got to go.
I think they need to be honest with you, I think they need to trade Anthony Davis so they can get some more players. Because when LeBron leaves and he's supposed to be the franchise player, the man only played 49 games, man, in the last 4 or 5 years.
That's all you gonna play.
So he ain't been relevant since the bubble. The bubble. Yeah. We're talking about the bubble. We're talking about COVID bubble.
Yeah, because there were no fans out there. Nobody booing him. He could just play freely.
Yeah. We're talking about COVID bubble that he was good in. And then they end up getting this $190 million.
I wouldn't have done it.
And the man only played 49 to 50 games. Do you know the man missed more games? He missed more games than he played in the last 3 years?
I believe it, yeah. I got him projected to play 45 games this year. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, they need to trade him for more value because
well,
he's AD.
Who would take him?
No, somebody would take him. Somebody would take him.
You should have traded him for Kyrie if that's the case. You had a chance to pull it off.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want Kyrie over there. You need
Kyrie will score at some point.
Yeah, right, but you need size though. You need size.
Well, we got size. He still can't do anything.
Yeah, but he can't do nothing, but you need size.
Who out there that you can get any value for, tit for tat for? Number one, who's gonna pick up that contract? Number one.
Well, you'll find somebody. Trust me.
But if you find somebody, who do you gonna get in equal value for? Who's out there that's available?
No, you can get 2 or 3 players and then throw another team in there that'll give you some players, and then maybe you can get rid of him. But
I need him and D'Angelo Russell both gone.
He can't shoot.
No, he can't.
You got the ugliest jump shot in the world. But
why did you put Reeves on the bench and leave D'Angelo Russell in the lineup, and Reeves is out playing him right now?
Reeves a better player than him.
Then why is Ham so stubborn that won't bench D'Angelo Russell then?
Well, he need to bench D'Angelo Russell. They need to play Cam Reddish more.
He's in the starting lineup.
Yeah, he should be starting.
You should have Hachimura in the starting lineup. The dude is averaging almost 22 points a game.
I know. What about Prince? Where he at?
He in the starting lineup, but he ain't averaging anything. He's about 10 points.
Yeah, but Prince.
He just got size.
Yeah, he got size, and he will defend. He will hit some threes.
Get rid of D'Angelo Russell then.
Yeah.
Put Reeves back in at the point guard because he did pretty good playing point guard.
Yeah, but
I need Hachimura need to be in the starting lineup too.
Yeah, I think they need You know why I think they ain't gonna win?
Because Anthony Davis and the coach.
Yeah, well, it's Anthony Davis, and then they don't have no 3-point shooters. They don't have enough 3-point shooters.
They do not.
I'm talking about 3-point shooter with consistency.
They do not. They ain't have none with or without. They don't have.
And I watched the game last night, and Anthony Edwards and the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors pretty good. They just need some size, but they can't stop Anthony Edwards.
No.
That's what Draymond Green tried to fight him. You know.
Now this is another thing. What is going on with the Clippers? Ever since James Harden died, they've been spiraling out of control.
Now they lost last night.
Again.
I wouldn't have never traded for James Harden.
I wouldn't have either.
The man is toxic. He should be out the league. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think that Maxey just got good this year?
He's been good. He's been like
You know what was holding him back?
James Harden.
James Harden.
Yeah. He put up 50 points last night, matter of fact.
Yeah. He had it going last night, but he always have been that good. Quick, can shoot, but James Harden wanted to dribble 22 seconds, and then there's only 24 seconds on the shot clock, and then he wanted to throw you the ball. Man, get out of here. Come on.
Hurt him too. Well, you done gave up to get James Harden now.
Yeah, well, they stuck with him.
You stuck with him. James Harden and Westbrook cannot coexist. You got two ball dominant people. Then you got Kawhi Leonard. If you notice, his game has went down. Paul George is getting less shots. His game going down. One of them gonna have to go to the bench.
Yeah, one of them need to go to the bench.
I agree.
And one of them needs to sacrifice their game.
Who's gonna do it?
Somebody got to score. Westbrook needs to be in there because he speeds the game up.
Yeah.
And he's going to throw you the ball. At least he will get some assists. Triple-double man, whatever.
But he gonna do a dumb shot at some point too.
Yeah, but at least he is going to get you some assists.
Yeah.
And James Harden,
He don't get you anything.
he's going to dribble 22 seconds. And there's only 24 seconds on the shot clock. And then he want to throw you the ball so your percentage can go down.
If you couldn't play with Embiid, which is a dominant big man, Embiid can make the game easier for you because he's going to demand a double team at some point. Embiid called him out. If you recall that day, Embiid called him out and said, if you have basically somewhere in this fashion, if you have heart, then you'll play. So what is that saying? You ain't got no heart.
Yeah, he called himself being mad at the owner because he sacrificed some of his contract.
Nobody told him to do it.
And then the owner said he was going to reimburse him whatever he did. But, man.
Yeah, but you had a problem with Houston. You had a problem with the 76ers. So what makes you think if you the Clippers and you Tyronn Lue that you ain't going to have the same issue with this?
You're going to have same issue. OKC,
Oh, okay, see ya.
Brooklyn.
You was in Brooklyn too?
Yeah, he was in Brooklyn.
He didn't stay long.
If I was Brooklyn, I would have did the same thing. You get tired of them guys, man.
Yeah.
All your job is to do is play basketball, man.
He couldn't do it, evidently.
That's all your job is. Is to play basketball.
All I know is every team he go to, whoever on that team play goes down. And the reason is what you said. He holds the ball. When you hold the ball and dribble, you let the defense, you get the defense time to get set. Then you throw it to somebody and you're going to have to heave up a shot at some point, which is going to be a bad shot. They're going to say it's a bad shot on you. But they're not looking at what time you gave me the ball to shoot.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
So then if you're the coach and you know this, you see the film. If you see it, they see it. But why would you take a chance on it thinking you're going to be the difference maker to change the way this style of play then?
He ain't going to be different. Somebody got to sacrifice. Somebody got to sacrifice on the team. It's either Westbrook, James Harden ain't going to change. His attitude and behavior is not going to change. He's going to stay the same.
But then I put him on the bench then.
Yeah, that's what he should do. You got to make a decision. Make a decision just by putting him on the bench.
They made a decision, a bad decision when you brought him in.
Bad decision. I would have never got it.
I know about
And I would have never got PJ Tucker neither.
He's not even a good defender anymore.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You never should have got him.
And he never really was a good shooter. He was a spotty shooter at best.
Yeah, from the corner. You know why? The corner is the shortest distance.
It's shortest distance.
It's the shortest distance. It's only 22 something.
He still can't do it. He still ain't done nothing. Well, Mr. Williams, that's another episode of the Heart and Soul in Sports Gone. Hey, we'll be back next week, same time, same place with yours truly, Tony.
And Henry Williams.
Hey, remember, if you don't have heart and soul, you ain't in sports. 2 fingers, peace.
Peace out.